Hello, this is tutorial about STIHL gearbox disassembly. Um, this specific gearbox model is for FS460C. If your model is different, this assembly process might be also different. First thing you need is some kind of vise to hold this gearbox in place while you're conducting your disassembly. Second thing you need is to remove this plastic card plug from here. You can use some kind of a small screwdriver to do it. If you're poor or you don't want to spend any money on a puller, which costs in Europe approximately 40 euros, you can use this type of setup. First of all, you need original locking pin, like that. Then you need some kind of random nut, which is the same height. But you have to watch out so that the nuts do not touch the ball bearing, which is around here. So that if we put up here original thrust washer like that, you can see if we apply a pressure or we tighten it down, that the locking nut up here, we can slowly start to pull the assembly out. But there is a problem. As you can see, those nuts are very small, and if you are applying pressure on two of these, then all the pressure is applied on a very small area, which is under the nuts themselves. And as you can see, here is an example. If you do it, there is a very high likelihood that you will damage slightly this aluminium casing. Therefore, I'm recommending you to purchase a puller, which comes with a locking pin, a screw, a puller ring, and a tightening nut. So four pieces. As you can see, this puller aluminium ring is dividing this pressure on a much bigger area, so this gearbox doesn't get damaged. So we have ring already on place, right like that, and we just apply here a thrust washer, lock it in, and just take this nut and just start tensioning. When this locking nut has been hand tightened and everything is in place, this gearbox casing need to be heated up to approximately 120 degrees Celsius or 250 Fahrenheit, so that pulling can be more easier and things do not get damaged so easily. To do it, for example, you can use a heat gun, and while applying heat, you can start tensioning this nut. And when you have removed the drive shaft from the gearbox, then you find out that there is a problem. This drive shaft actually has a serrated part, and it has one ball bearing here, but the second ball bearing is actually right here. The serrated part, you can see it's right here, but the ball bearing is down here somewhere. And why is that? Is because drive pinion, which is here, and it's basically hidden inside this casing, is restricting those two elements to come out with a drive shaft. So therefore, STIHL actually is recommending to do the disassembly differently. So first you need to basically pull out the drive pinion. First you need to do is to remove this Allen or hex key, and then you need to use this specific kind of puller, which I don't personally do not have, and pull the drive pinion out first, and then um, pull out a drive shaft. Sometimes you don't need this specific kind of puller to pull out drive pinion with ball bearings. You can use tapping method. Tapping method is basically like that. You will heat up the area where ball bearings are touching the casing, all around this area. And if it's heated up to approximately 120 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit, you tap hard against wooden material. Let's say it's like that, and then you just really hardcore tap against it, and eventually this drive pinion with the ball bearings will come out. But sometimes they are very stuck there, so you still need this puller. The same method I use to pull out basically, or tap out this ball bearing, which was deep inside here. So basically I just heated up this area all around it, and then just tapped it hard, and it came out. And that, as you can see, the gearbox is completely disassembled.